In one of the online platforms where this particular issue of Ruga generated serious conversation, a commentator said those opposing Ruga resettlement are those who are anti-Buhari and those who fuel bad politics from the south. How true is this claim?
Well, you can know that that's just like an information overload. It's not coming from a point of knowledge. Because, like you rightly said, Fulanis have been living with the Southerners.
Yes.
They are still even there now. I may tell you that some of them have actually married there. They are intermarried and a lot of things. Like you still mentioned, one of the case study anybody can make reference to in this country are the Sabos.
Yes.
Who can close up the Sabos? No. You understand?
So why are we very skeptical?
Let me go ahead and explain it. For all the Sabos, the integration was natural. All these Fulani or Hausa, they go to any king that is around there and say, give us a place to settle. And these are our business. They are well profiled traditionally to know who and who. Nobody at federal government established any Sabo in this country. Not even a state government. Not even a local government chairman. Allow people freedom to actually interact and let the natural synergy and the binding force, let the love and bond be natural. As we are talking, there is still a lot. In fact, in my own community, I still have a lot of Fulani that are friends. I've been buying everything I need to do around getting rams or cow in my village from a Fulani today. So when people are talking about the issue of Ruga or any plan now, the issue is the land issue. Our land system and laws are obsolete. And that's the starting point. As a federal government, you can't pronounce my area where I know for the whole family, the farmland cannot even go around again because of many generations that have been claiming that land, and there's already fragmentation. There is even infighting naturally within the family.
Selling and reselling.
Okay, we are taking it off and we are giving it to somebody. Now, the somebody is he from my king? Because if you are taking up my land now, I can go to the palace of my king and they say, okay, there is still one bush somewhere. We can relocate you there. Or I'm going to compensate you with X, Y, Z. Who compensate those families?
What you just said now that the lands are owned by the state government.
Good. Governments also pretend over it, but definitely, even in FCT, you still pay compensation to the locals.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So the interface at state to the traditional institutions to local government is clear. There is no fight about that in each state. But the situation whereby you are now saying, I'm citing a project there that will involve relocation of human beings that are different entirely from what we know, and the people that have been interacting is like a forced marriage. Can a forced marriage exist? So when you see people reacting, it's not because anything. You should have allowed a wide range of consultation driven by their own states, acceptance from the local government and the communities to say, okay, we want this.
For the states,
let me even say this. You can actually model this by making sure that you expand the existing infrastructure of Fulani settlement that are in those places.
You just have to disable you.
Not even Sabos. They are in the bush. They have their Ruga around in the bush. So if you say all of you aggregation of...
But would you accept if they start allocating the money, our budget, to these houses that are in the bush to develop... would you also subscribe to that?
That is what I'm saying. You see, through the NLTP, that the state governors are taking ownership. I think federal government might be intervening, but the state government is going to have part of it. Are you getting it now? So for a governor to say, I want to host this. For example, the president proscribed Ruga.
Yes.
Was
it prescribed or suspended?
Whichever way. I just know it's on hold. So maybe it's suspended. I think that was the word that has been suspended for now. But just yesterday night, Governor Ganduje of Kano State pronounced that he's establishing his own force Ruga. If it is Ruga, he's doing it and it was on the press. So when you see those conflicting reports, and by the way, if you are not looking for any issues, why must you call it Ruga? He said they have already established some facility that they can be used for modernized livestock production practices. Now they want to even do the Ruga. And when the president says suspended, so why all this sensational talk to make things so difficult. Went ahead to say, everybody in the south where you have your cattle, Kano is ready to accept you. Bring all your car. Is that possible? So
I think,
when you're talking about,
I think this pronouncement was made by the Northern
Elders.
Elders group. Wouldn't you think what they said is right, since they've gotten lots of hostility at the time? Even in the south and the southeast, they've said they should expel them. That later on, some of the governors came out to refute such claim.
I think
So, wouldn't you say they are looking after the well-being of their people?
I think part of the issue is that we have reckless statements that are making reckless statements. You know there is an heated argument on some issues. There are natural ways of making them calming down, not confrontational. Because he has made, for example, that pronouncement, some people can choose to say, okay, they are already awaiting you go. They don't want to say go before, but somebody is inviting you.
But they've said go.
You understand? No, I'm saying it's not in all the communities. That's what I'm saying. When you say southern Nigeria, you are talking about 17 states. They don't have the same character. Do you know one of the biggest livestock markets where you have premium on any cow in this country is in the southeast? When you want to sell your cow at premium, you take it there.